Hello everyone, this is Ethics Answer Improving Program. Today we are taking a previous year question from 2017. If a country is to be corruption free and become a nation of beautiful minds, I strongly feel there are three key societal members who can make a difference. They are the father, the mother and the teacher. APJ Abdul Kalam analyze 150 words, 10 mark. And this particular question comes from the first module of ethics syllabus. There, the role of family, society and educational institutions in inculcating values. This question tells us to write the role of father, mother and the teacher in eliminating corruption and making a nation of beautiful minds. The common link for them in achieving these objectives are their ability to influence the children and the values inculcated by them in these children. So, the orientation of our answer will also be in such a manner. We will be taking some values created by the father and explain how it helps in eliminating corruption and making a nation of beautiful minds. Then we talk about some values created by the mother in the child and explain how it helps in eliminating corruption and making a nation of beautiful minds. And we do the same with regarding the teacher also. So, in the introduction, we have to talk about the importance of creating certain good values in the childhood itself and its ability to make responsible citizen in the future. Then we move on to the body of the answer. There in the first paragraph, we talk about the role of the father. When the father is showing respect to the women members in the family, that will be noticed by the child, and knowingly or unknowingly, a value is created in the child that we should respect the woman. And when the child becomes an adult, he also will be showing respect to the woman. Likewise, if all the male members of a society have such a value that we should respect the woman, there will not be any kind of atrocities against the woman. If we look into atrocities like sexual harassment or the domestic violence or violence in the name of dowry, etc., the basic reason for all these kind of atrocities are lack of respect for women. And on the other hand, when the male members start respecting the woman, these kind of atrocities can be wiped out from the society, and a society or a nation which respects its woman or take initiatives for the welfare of the woman or for the empowerment of the woman is a nation of beautiful minds. Similarly, if the father is not taking any shortcuts like bribing an officer, etc., for attaining certain short-term benefits and all, it is creating a lesson in the mind of the child that you should not indulge in corrupt activities. And that child, when he becomes a grown-up person, will not be indulging in corrupt activities, and at the same time he will be taking measures for eliminating corruption from the society also. In the next paragraph, we can write about the role of the mother. Mother will be giving you certain advices like you should not steal or you should not take what is not rightfully yours, and that could be the first advice a child will be getting against corruption. You know that corruption is stealing at a larger scale only. So, a child who has got advice from his mother that you should not steal will not be indulging in corrupt practices in a future date. Likewise, other one value created by the mother to the child is to help others. Mother will be showing the gesture of helping others in front of the child, and it creates certain important values in the child like compassion or sharing mentality or fraternity as mentioned in the preamble of the Indian Constitution, or the common brotherhood as mentioned in the fundamental duties of the Indian Constitution. When the whole of the members in a society or a nation is having values like compassion or common brotherhood, etc., it will be a society of tolerance. And if your nation is tolerant, that is a nation of beautiful minds. Then we can talk about the role of the teacher. Teacher will be teaching you the importance of a value like responsibility through activities like homework, assignment, etc. That creates an awareness about the importance of acting in a responsible manner. And in the future, a civil servant who is aware about the responsibilities, a doctor, a lawyer or a chartered accountant or even a common man who is aware about their responsibilities will not be indulging in corrupt practices. Teacher has an important role in imparting certain knowledge, skill, etc. so that in a future date we can become an active participant in the development of the nation. If the whole of the working population is actively participating in the development of the nation, that is a patriotic activity, and that makes a nation of beautiful minds. Now we can move on to the conclusion. There we can talk about the importance of close cooperation between the father, mother and teacher in inculcating certain positive values in the child and how it benefits the individual, family, society, country and the whole world also. So in short, this is what you can write as an answer for this particular question. But since you have to write this answer within 150 words, you won't be in a position to write the role of father, mother and the teacher, both in eliminating corruption and making a nation of beautiful minds. So what you can do is that you may take a value which is created by the father and how it helps in eliminating corruption. And if you are talking about the role of father in eliminating corruption, you talk about the role of mother in making a nation of beautiful minds, and you can talk about the role of teacher in making a corruption-free country. So that you can do interchangeably depending upon your convenience. Then you can conclude your answer with a positive note. That's all from today's session. Thank you.